Unfortunately, you're not going to have either of you on the 19th here, but fortunately, you'll have been the lucky charm. You all will be there in Ahmedabad. You all were there for the game at Wankhede. So I'm a little sad and a little happy. So I want to ask you all both that, if you all have to pick your moments of the World Cup, Michael, for you, two moments if you have to pick of the World Cup, what's it going to be? Yes.
Oh, Glenn Maxwell. That double
One for the
century.
ages.
And also Virat's 50th. To be there yesterday to see that moment was extraordinary. But Glenn Maxwell's innings, I still I have it on my iPhone just to have a look at the clips, and I'm like, how did he do that? It was extraordinary. It's the greatest one-day innings that I've ever seen, and I think many have said the same thing, and many are arguing that it could be the greatest innings that cricket has ever seen. That's how good an innings it was. That was special, and obviously Virat's moment yesterday, that was incredible to witness.
DK, for you.
For me, the first match of India, KL Rahul's defining knock. 2 for 3, you lose that game, it would have been a different World Cup altogether, home World Cup. The way he just stood up to pressure, he was under the pump, Team India was under the pump, but that man just found a way to stay there through some hardships. At the start, they were bowling really well on a tough pitch, got going, forged a lovely partnership with the King, as you mentioned, and then what a knock that was. And that was the start of good things to come. And I really enjoyed that knock. I think he needed it, Team India needed it, and from then on they were unstoppable, let's be honest. And I have two other moments actually. One was Afghanistan beating Pakistan. I think it was a very telling moment in their cricket as well. They've always had a very fierce rivalry over a period of time, but the way they beat them convincingly, when in the recent past they've lost many games, a lot of times just down the wire. Naseem Shah will just come and hit a couple of boundaries, and it's happened twice, thrice. So for them to cross the line and then have the belief that they could probably do something special and get to the semi-final, because that game gave them the belief, that was a very, very defining moment. And one not so positive, but a very interesting moment was the Angelo Matthews timed out. I think of the many defining moments in that tournament, that was one that didn't sit well with a lot of people. And it was spoken about quite a bit, not for the right reasons though, but it was quite the moment, considering that was the first ever in the history of cricket. And to have that moment in this World Cup says quite a bit about this World Cup, because it's been one where there hasn't been many close games, but one where a lot of teams have played good cricket. There have been teams which surprised other teams, and at the end, the two worthy winners are in the final, and that tells you it's been a quality World Cup. And you look at the semi-finalists, and not one has just gotten there by chance. They have really earned their stripes to be in the semi-finals. So it's been a World Cup with a lot of memories, and one that will hopefully help sustain this format.